Cannibal film raw is not meant to make you sick, says Julia Ducournau. Many of the headlines about French cannibal film raw over the past few months have focused on people fainting and being given sick bags. That's a shame, sighs its director Julia Ducournau as she glances at a recent article about a screening in Los Angeles. It clearly doesn't do justice for my movie, which is not a barf fest. I think it's very reductive. The film, out in the UK this week, tells the story of a vegetarian student, Justine, Garance Marillier, who eats raw meat for the first time during a blood-soaked hazing ceremony for new recruits at veterinary school. Far from making her throw up, the experience leads to a craving for flesh, both animal and human. The cannibalism scenes in the film were too much for some at the Toronto International Film Festival last year. It was widely reported at the time that a couple of patrons required medical attention during screening in the festival's Midnight Madness strand. This is where the urban legend started, says Ducournau, chewing over the incident with the BBC in London some 6 months later. The French filmmaker was at the same screening, but says she did not personally see anyone faint. She was told about it after her onstage Q&A session. "I was really sorry about these people," she says. "I think going to the movies should be a celebration. It's always hard when you have people leaving the party." She is keen to put the whole thing into context. At film festivals, people tend to see a lot of movies during the day and they don't eat enough. So when you go to a Midnight Madness screening, you have to expect this kind of thing. She is clearly not happy about the type of headlines the film has been receiving. "It's a shame for my work because some people are going to think this movie is too hardcore for them and they won't be able to handle it. And some are going to want to see torture porn or a gore fest and they are going to be disappointed."